Alright, Chapter 3, Operator Troubleshooting. Alright, General, the chapter provides information identifying the correcting malfunction voices developed while operating with the D7F tracks for the troubleshooting system index list for the common malfunctions which may occur with the refer to the proper page to work package 10 with the troubleshooting procedure. If you are unsure of the location of the item mentioned, the troubleshooting 2 and 4 work package before building the troubleshooting reading file with the safety instruction of the warning summary. In the front of this manual, troubleshooting system index cannot be list all the malfunctions that may occur, but not all the test inspection corrections and action malfunctions not listed, not corrected. Is not corrected or listed at corrective actions. Notify supervisor when troubleshooting malfunction. Locate the symptom of the symptom or symptoms of the selection. Best describe the malfunction. Turn into page work 10 with the troubleshooting procedure for the malfunction in question with the described heading with the top of how each troubleshooting procedure is organized. Malfunction test or inspection. Step number. Order corrective action. Place each step in order listed. Malfunction corrected. Do not perform any maintenance task unless the troubleshooting procedure tells you to do so. Explanation of the column. The column is table 1, work package 10, defined as follows: malfunction, visual, operational indication, something wrong with the equipment, testing, inspection, procedure, isolating problem with the system, component, corrective action, procedure for the corrective of the problem. Alright, 89. Earth moving equipment. Bulldozer failed with the razor loader. 10-4. Ripper failed with the rower loader. 10-4. Electrical system alternator output unsteady, not charging. 10-3. Engine fails to crank start with turn start. 10-1. Engine fails to start when engine cranks. 10-1. Engine hard to start. Starts or stalls frequently. 10-1. Engine overheats. Engine runs erratically and vibrates. Lower engine speed. 10-2. Transmission tractor will not move. 10-3. Winch fails to operate. Operator slowly. 10-3. End of work package. Alright, malfunction, testing, inspection, then corrective action. Engine failed with the crank within switch is turned on. Check the battery on the disconnect with switch on. If turn the corrective action, turn the battery disconnect switch on. Testing inspection. Check the circuit with the breakers reset on the push button down. Push the reset button on the dash panel. Check the circuit breaker reset button on the left side of the engine firewall. Push the circuit breaker rest button on left side of the engine firewall. Engine failed to crank when the switching is started. Check to see if the electrolyte level in the battery's overplate. If the electrolyte level is below the top of the plates, the still water level of 3/8 of an inch above the top of the plates, notify unit maintenance center to recharge the batteries. Inspect loose, corroded, broken battery cables at the terminals. Notify unit maintenance. Engine fails to start when engine cranks. Check the governor control for the correct starting position. Move the lever to the correct position. Check the engine fails to start when the engine cranks. Check for empty fuel tanks. Fill tank if empty or low. So engine fails to start engine when cranks. Ensure fuel shutoff valve is all the way on until turn the fuel shutoff valve all the way on. Engine hard to start infrequently. Check the air cleaner surface indicator reading. If the red band showing with surface the air cleaner air primary elements, remember to reset the air cleaner surface indicator to work package 14. Check the clog filter, fuel filter. Check the fuel pressure gauge reading. Notify the unit mates when the fuel surface engaged needle is in red zone. Check the low fuel supply. Fill the tank with the proper grade of fuel. Alright, engine overheats. When the engine is shut down, the coolant, check the radiator for the obstruction dirt leaves. Remove the obstruction of the dirt and leaves. Engine overheats. Check the fan belt or the wear of the tension. Notify unit maintenance replacement. Note, do not remove the cooling system radiator cap of the engine. It's too hot. Allow the engine to cool down. Loosen the cap first. Stop and let any of the pressure cooling system that remove the failure to follow the warning lights may cause burn. Engine overheats. Allow the engine to cool. Remove the radiator fill cap. Check the coolant level. Add coolant as needed. And check level engine oil level. Fill the crankcase proper grade of the oil. Fill on the dipstick. Make the dipstick. Engine runs erratically or vibrates. Check the operation of the governor control lever, moving it back and forth. If the control lever does not operate, link with the notify the maintenance. If the control lever linkage are okay, go to step 2. Check the clogged fuel filter, observing the fuel pressure gauge reading. Notify the unit maintenance for the filter surfacing if the gauge is needle in the red zone. Low engine power. Ensure the fuel shutoff valve is all the way on. Turn the fuel shutoff valve all the way on. Check the air cleaning surface indicator. If the red band showing the surface of the air cleaner primary element, remember to reset the air cleaning surface indicator. Work package 14. Check the clogged fuel filter, observing the fuel pressure gauge reading. Notify the unit maintenance manager. Fill surface gauge needle red zone. Check the operation of the governor control lever. If the control lever does not operate, linkage notify the unit maintenance. If the control lever linkage, go to step 5. Low engine power, step 5. Check exhaust, excessive smoke. Notify the unit's maintenance turbocharger inspection. Our electrical system. Warning: do not check the V-valves for the engine running or injury cold to restart. Alternate the alternator output low and steady charging. Visually check for loose and broken V-valves. Notify unit maintenance. Adjust the replays and V-valves. Check to see if the alternator mounting wiring is secured. Notify the unit maintenance repair. Transmission. Tractor will not move. Check the transmission oil pressure gauge is normally reading in the green zone on the gauge. Notify the unit maintenance reading if it's not in the green zone. Check the transmission oil level will fill with the proper grade of the oil fill the mark on the dipstick. Check the shifting lever and linkage gauge. Notify the unit maintenance the linkage and lever adjustments. In the cold weather, ensure the tractor and not frozen in mud. Refer to the work package 6 before moving the tractor. Alright, your winch. Winch fails to operate slowly. Oil level in the winch may be low. Notify units maintenance. Check the adjustings of the lever. Notify units maintenance level adjustments. Alright, 10. Bulldozer fails to raise or lower. Check the blade with the control lever to move with freely as direction. If the lever does not move with the maintenance, notify the unit maintenance lever. Check 2. If the lever is okay, go to step 2. Check the oil in the hydraulic tank. Work package 12. Fill the correct level of the proper grade. Work package 11. Work package 12. Item 13. 11. Ripper fails to raise or lower. Check the ripper control lever to move freely in all directions. If the lever does not move freely, notify the unit maintenance. If the lever is okay, go to step 2. Check the oil level in the hydraulic tank. Fill the tank with the control correct level and proper grade of the work package 11 and 12. Chapter 4. Operating maintenance instructions.